Hello everyone, welcome to Community Distance Reiki. I am so happy to see all of you. Let me know how my audio levels are if you don't mind. I'm just turning up a little bit. If you have not been here before, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. We are going to start things off by building a beautiful crystal grid to all of your requests, and after that I am going to send some Reiki to you wherever you are and whenever you happen to be watching this, because Reiki's available like that. If you'd like to learn more about me, my live online Reiki certification classes, if you want to book a one-on-one distance session or tarot reading, check out that link right on the bottom of the screen, learnreikiphiladelphia.com. You can also scan the QR code. You'll find the landing page and everything you need there. So let's go ahead in and start seeing what some of these requests are. Oh, we started at 8:08 on 8/8. Awesome. Thank you for noticing. That is so cool. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Da, da, da. Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not working. Bear with me. I can only see part of the chat. There's one that says the last couple of lines is before you start, but I hope you're having a wonderful day. That anything above that point I can't read. I don't even know who posted that. The next one I can read in full is from JS. May I request something for finding a new place I can actually afford to rent? Absolutely. Well, I'm looking for a place. I'm trying to take better care of your current space and welcome in the energy. Okay, good stuff. Okay, let's do that. Finding a new place, clearing out the energy of your current space. We definitely can do that. Okay, good stuff. Oh, welcome in, little tree. Okay, let's see. Finding housing. Got some desert rose selenite. Just looking for the best, like, protective and clearing stones. We'll leave that. Let's go for go with that one too, and some black tourmaline. Let's grab that. Can't have too much of that. All right, so for your housing situation, a stone that's really excellent for property, real estate, whether you're looking for a place, whether you're looking to sell a place, or if it's paperwork related to that, this is a lovely stone. It's also helpful for like big life changes and for redefining ourselves. So kind of in line with moving as well. It also helps with perseverance in schooling. It helps with upset stomachs and as well as skin. So acne, boils, things like that. Lovely for healing our animal companions too. There we go. Awesome. Next, I'm going to bring in brachiated jasper. This helps with a lot of protection and grounding, and also everything about the root chakra. This is a stone that I often work with when I feel like very root chakra challenged, like basic needs, primal urges, fight or flight stuff. So like, you know, roof over your head and not feeling great in it. This can really help with like grounding so that you don't quite feel so fear driven and you can maybe have a little bit more of a clear head as you look. It also helps with breaking, if anyone's in any kind of abusive relationship or tends towards that, this can kind of like break that hold of domination. It almost like gives someone a glimpse into who that person really is. So keep this around. Also good for sexual issues around self-doubt, guilt, and shame. Fertility, all women's health, animal healing too, but also stability in any time of crisis. So that is brecciated jasper, which often has hematite in it. Not always. It is jasper that has been broken open and then new crystal formed inside of it. So that's brecciated jasper. And then of course some black tourmaline, my favorite stone for energy clearing. This one helps to kind of like repel nasty energy. When I've worked with folks who are like, oh, I get this awful energy from my neighbors, it's like, great, put this along that side of your house. You know? But yeah, so we will put this in with the intention that it help with your housing situation until you find something better. And I hope that everything goes well for you. Good to see you, JS. Oh, we might get a kitty visitor. I thought you all would appreciate it. Hi, you want to come on my lap? Oh yes, yes you do. Here, say hi to everybody. Oh, there you go. You can stay here if you want. So everyone's had a good dose of Gertie. Awesome, little girl. Little tree, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, little tree. I won't sing you the song, don't worry. Oh, and somebody's back in my lap, okay. Hey, Ninja, good to see you. All right, let's see. So I got JS. Oh, Allie, I saw your message. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that was helpful with the nightmares and trauma stuff. And you've hung crystals over your head to help as well. If possible, you would like something to help with financial abundance, aid with money, aiding your money bowl, and attracting business. Absolutely. So attracting business, money manifestation, and something to help with manifesting. Let's go with, first one that comes to mind is let's go with, sorry everyone, let's go with yeah, this is the one. Yeah, Gertie needed a kiss. Oh, are you done now? Are you done now? You just needed a kiss? So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with attracting business. And we'll put this out there for anyone that's looking to attract business. We're going to bring in some cinnabar. So the only cinnabar in the specimen is the red. It's actually made of mercury, so be careful. This is often sold as cinnabrite or cinnabar. Just the red in it, again, is actual cinnabar. But this has been thought for centuries to attract customers to a business. So we will go ahead and bring that there. Citrine is the ultimate financial abundance stone, and I brought you some of that. This helps with, in addition to financial gain and winnings, it also helps with making good financial decisions with the money you have. It's wonderful for balancing logic with intuition, for helping anyone that's struggling with addiction, and for anyone with fibromyalgia or even nausea. This has an indication for. So let's go ahead and put some citrine around. Real citrine is getting really hard to find. There we go. And last but not least, I wanted to bring in some petrified wood. This can be really good for like empowering magic that we're doing, actually. It's also wonderful with healing ancient, like past life stuff, especially when it comes to survivors of famine, people who didn't have enough. And I'm sure if you go back enough past lives for all of us, at some point that has to be the case. Also helps with sudden change, coping with body changes, especially around aging. Wonderful for beginning again after loss and for transformation. Helps too with like protection during energy work, healing work, meditation, anything like that. So while it's protecting you, it's also really an empowering stone. Petrified wood started out as a tree that was very much alive. And when it turns to stone, it gets this lovely process of what it is to go through a transformation. So I hope that that helps too, you know. And yeah, all the best to you. I hope that that really helps, and all the best to your manifestations. Allie, you discovered a stone called Atlantisite. Ooh, I've never heard of that. Let me look it up real quick. Hey, Joanna, Bella Jennifer. Lots of love to you. Okay, cool. Let's look that up. There's 2 books that I think it might be in if it's rare. Let's try Love is in the Earth. No, it's not in Love is in the Earth. One of my favorite out of print books. Try Cassandra Eason's Complete Crystal Handbook. And if it's not in here, I'll really have to go digging for it. Ah, it is in here. So Atlantisite, relatively rare, may help with the heart, lungs, stomach, kidneys, cramping, menstrual pain, excess or absent flow, hernias, skin complaints and wrinkles, digestion, stomach acid, diabetes, hypoglycemia, overcoming insecurity, and let's see what else. Set it in a place where you and the family want to relax with a purple candle to create a sanctuary of calm. Put one in your pocket during meetings to keep you from saying things you might regret. Also helps learning ancient forms of healing easier. Yeah, so that's... Ooh, it's good for major business surges too. Atlantisite, awesome. Yeah, that's a good one for you to have right now. That's a really good one for you to have. Cool. I knew all of you would want to nerd out on that with us. So, Little Tree, you're 15, my goodness. Oh, Chris, thank you. I enjoy wearing purple. Hey, Fiat Luna. I hope you're doing well too. something for discernment or awareness. Gotcha. Grief and jealousy. And last, finding new employment. Okay, cool. So let's do that. So let's do... tourmalinated quartz, and Gertie gave it a kiss. Here's some insight. Discernment, awareness, grief, and jealousy. Jealousy. That helps with grief too, but yeah. Oh. You have to share me with everybody, little cat. So grief. Let's go with... yeah, let's go with black onyx. Okay, so black onyx is another one that helps with grounding fear and connection to our ancestor guides. It's also really helpful for anxiety, self-doubt, protection, also with self-esteem. Big time for self-esteem. In addition to those, this is excellent for grief. And like I said, any kind of work with ancestors, ancestor guides of any kind, or even doing any kind of genealogical work, black onyx can be very helpful. Next is azurite. This is going to bring a lot of insight, like a lot of insight. And this is the first one that jumped in my hand for you. It awakens the spiritual self, and it helps to relieve indecision too. So it'll help you make choices. It helps you to connect with your spirit guides and to gain wisdom through any kind of spiritual practices you have. It helps to quiet the mind during meditating, and also helps dissolve energy blockages. So definitely not a bad thing to have right now. But yeah, indecision, worries, all of that. That is azurite, beautiful azure blue. My cat is still demanding I pet her. Yes. For jealousy, I'm bringing in some rose quartz. This is my favorite for that. It can help with just being a soothing energy. It's just basically unconditional love, heart-centered energy. Wonderful for all kinds of heartbreak, guilt, anger, jealousy, shame, all of the above. Wonderful too for writing, art, music, and for self-acceptance. It's also one that helps us to reframe negative self-talk. Like if you talk to yourself worse than you would talk to anyone else, this is a stone that can help you break that habit. So that's rose quartz. And tourmalinated quartz. Wonderful for helping to find new jobs, new opportunities, even new careers. Helps too with fortune and luck. Helps to protect against car accidents and heal emotional trauma. Also good for just grounding and releasing old patterns, especially from childhood. Thought to help with the heart, the blood vessels, and things too. This is a black tourmaline that we just worked with, the one that helps to repel negative energy going through quartz, which really strengthens both. And because it kind of goes through the quartz, it helps to clear your energy field as well, which can be helpful in dealing with anger too. So that is tourmalinated quartz. Okay, hope you're doing well, and all the best to you. Oh, and I missed Chris. So may you request something for headaches, sore throat. Oh yeah, your dog, sleep, grief. Okay, gotcha. Let's do that. Okay. Headaches, sore throat. So we've got blue lace agate, Yeah, the Comcast has been being something lately. Let's see. Let's bring in some galena on that. And sleep. Amethyst and I'm gonna bring in rhodochrosite too, and I'm gonna bring this in for your, I think it's your dog that's having this issue, so I'll bring that in. So let's start with blue lace agate. This is helpful for a number of things, and it's also just really, really beautiful. In fact, here's a larger piece of it while I talk about it, so you can kind of see it. So blue lace agate is really helpful for everything with the throat. It helps to soften communication, whether it's difficult for you to say it or if it's going to be hard for someone else to hear. It also helps with headaches for sure, especially tension headaches. Good too for expressing really challenging emotions and with arthritis as well as fractures. So that is blue lace agate. Let's just go ahead and place that in there. Next up, we have some galena. Now, galena has a lot of meaning here. Galena is, yes, energy clearing, grounding, protective, and it gives a lot of healing insights, but it's also really good with winnings of money and return of lost or stolen money. So the whole like treachery, deceit of Comcast, yeah, galena can help. Also helps with disorders of the veins, healthy hair growth, mental and emotional transformation. It's very linked with Saturn, so if you're having a difficult Saturn transit, this can be helpful. Yeah, so let's do some galena. Galena, by the way, large lead content, so do be careful. So galena. For sleep, I'm bringing in some amethyst. In addition to sleep, this is just lovely for calming, relief. Also helps with unity consciousness, so this can aid in certain kinds of spiritual work as well as purification rituals. Helpful for headaches, as well as OCD and HIV, grief, emotional burden, spiritual connection, and lots of intuition. This is also a lovely stone for accountability, and if you're struggling at all with addiction or compulsion, amethyst is very helpful. And rhodochrosite, I'm going to bring in. Rhodochrosite, this is for headaches for sure, especially stress headaches. It helps us to stay connected to our animals, particularly our deceased animals, and it's great for asthma. It helps with telepathy, journeying, and it's wonderful for mother-child bonding and helping the heart, the physical heart as well as the emotional heart. But the physical heart more with I'm going to do that actually. The physical heart more with circulation. So that's rhodochrosite. And for your dog, let's bring in some leopard skin jasper. I know we all love to ask for our animal companions. Leopard skin jasper helps us to connect with our animals and helps us to heal them, as well as to connect with our animal guides. Helps too with attracting a soulmate, anything impacting the skin at all, and everything that can be going on with an animal. So let's go ahead and do one more here. And we'll do these leopard stone jaspers. This is also a lovely one for coordination and balance, especially as it relates to like hand-eye coordination, so things that can go when we're injured, when we're older, or things that we just maybe were not the most coordinated person. So that is leopard skin jasper. And thank you for being here, Chris. It's good to see you. Bella Jennifer, I'm going to get to yours in a moment. Okay, cool. I'll add some of those too, Chris. Oh, those look good. I'll see where they work in. I might be able to work them in as... Oh, those are good calls. Oh, for sure. Okay. Something for safe travels. Absolutely. I think that actually was... It might have been that. Yeah, actually the best one I have for protection during travel is tourmalinated quartz, which is right there. However... However, I do have one that's good for traveling. Picture jasper. It really helps us to picture the future, but it can also help with any kind of new venture as well as any new adventure. So if you're driving somewhere or flying somewhere or just traveling somewhere, this one helps you to make the most of being in a new culture, dealing with language difficulties, and just being kind of open to enjoying those things. It's also good for just envisioning future potential. Like if you're trying to think about, well, what should my next steps be? What should I do? Picture jasper is a great one for helping us kind of almost brainstorm our futures. And it's just a really happy stone. It's a great one to bring with you if you're going to like a day at like some kind of amusement park or something. And let's get a general protection one too. Yeah, let's bring in... This one will do. Let's instead do labradorite. Labradorite is lovely for travels. It helps you to really enjoy the travel. So in addition to enjoying your travel, this can also help with calming disputes, with research, study, and anything that involves a lot of detailed attention. So like, you know, you're doing your books, this is the stone. Also helps with customer service and workplace harmony. And because it helps calm disputes, I often joke that this is the one that you keep in your pocket and in your car if you have to park in South Philly after a snowstorm. Yes, it calms disputes. Also aids sleep. So there you go. So that's labradorite. So I hope that that helps. We also have the black tourmaline, which is another one I would have put in for you too. So safe travels and enjoy. Fiat Luna, intentions for malaise and emotional stability. You got it. Emotional stability. So let's go with, for the like kind of general malaise, let's go with bumblebee jasper. Bumblebee jasper does have high amounts of arsenic, so again, be careful. But this is really helpful for energy, vitality, making you feel like you can get up, get moving, but it also brings a lot of joy and happiness with it. It's a very sunny stone that brings a lot of positivity and confidence and motivation. So it helps you want to get up and want to get out. So good for that too. Good for decision making, mental focus, and just balancing yin and yang in the body as well. So that's bumblebee jasper. And for the emotional stability, I'm going to bring out some dioptase. Very pretty, very pricey. That's why I only have a little piece, but we're grateful to have it. This can be excellent for emotional stability, and it also helps to release things like neglect. When you neglect yourself or you're not taking care of yourself, it helps you to live in the present moment, and it also helps with a kind of grounding not great boundaries in relationships in regards to almost like partner worship, where you think someone else is inherently better than you, that kind of thing. This can help to give you the really stabilizing confidence there. Lovely too for IBS, constipation, ulcers, and overall cardiac health, and making healthy changes in your life if you're having difficulty sticking to those healthy changes. Dioptase is a lovely ally. So I hope that that helps. And you are so welcome. Ooh, Jennifer, I don't have stick tight, darn it. I do have serpentine. So let me know what else you have. Oh, is that what Amazonite or Atlantisite is? The stick tight and serpentine. Oh, okay, now I get it. Oh, you're so welcome, Allie. I'm so glad it was in the book. Now I know about a new stone. Joanna, cat's discomfort for itching. Definitely leopard skin jasper. That is perfect for skin issues and animal healing. When I was first fostering the kittens and they had ringworm, that's one that I kept tucked away in the bathroom, for sure. But let's see what else we have for healing the animals in our lives. We can put more intention there. I'll bring this one in. So that was the perfect stone for your cat, but let's bring in another one. Let's bring in tiger iron. Tiger iron is lovely for nervous animals as well as nervous kids too. This is actually tiger eye with hematite in it. Lovely for clearing and restoring the blood. Hematite's been thought to do that since pre-biblical times. It's lovely. It's another emotional balance stone, and it also helps to boost energy, the clarity of your thoughts, and it helps with taking on the trouble of others. If you're someone around you is in pain, you immediately feel to take that on. Tiger iron can help you set that boundary. Wonderful for creativity and survival instincts and anything that's impacting the root or solar plexus chakra. So let's go ahead and place that in there. So I hope that that helps. Flower, yellow calcite, labradorite, lepidolite. Oh, lapis. Okay. Let's see, lapis, yellow calcite, lepidolite. And we, as always, are picking up what each other needs, because every time I look, I'm like, okay, somebody requested some stones. Half of them are already in there. Let's start with lepidolite. Lepidolite is lithium mica. This is just like we would think of lithium. You hear it about two things nowadays. One is lithium-ion batteries, and two is lithium in mental health medication. It is still used that way. Please do not DIY that with this. It can have paradoxical or very opposite impacts on some folks. This is lovely though for thought patterns, eating disorders, melancholy. So this is good for Fiat Luna too, as well as depression. It's good for, it's really sedative and calming. Of course, none of the crystals are here to replace anything else. I have depression. I take antidepressants, and I hang out with all the crystals, and I do all the Reiki. Like, love you here for all the things. I'm just providing the help that I can. It also helps in taking life slowly. It helps with enjoyment of life, and it helps to ease overstimulation. It's lovely for calming the nerves and for the life and death transition. Lepidolite is often thought of as a hospice stone. Lovely too for addiction, cramps, and erratic heart rhythms. So that is lepidolite. Yellow calcite is so sunny and so lovely, and it's just a bright, lovely stone. It's as happy as it looks. It's wonderful for self-confidence, helps to relieve blockages of the solar plexus, which is your center of self-identity, self-empowerment, boundaries. All that stuff is there. It's about setting priorities based on your desires and goals, and also a release of any need for approval of someone else. If you feel like if you're waiting for someone to approve of you, or you feel it's difficult to move forward without someone kind of giving you a secondhand yes, this is a stone that can be very helpful in your confidence. So that's yellow calcite. And the cool thing about calcite is nearly all of them are very inexpensive. So you can get a bunch of different colors of calcite. If you are looking to start a crystal library that does a lot of things for very little money, a bunch of different calcites will start you off in the right direction. Next, we will bring in some beautiful lapis. This is helpful for deep communication, truth, honesty, as well as career improvement. So this will definitely help with, I believe it was Ninja's request. Helps too with personal responsibility and accountability, and lovely for pain and inflammation, as well as there's a strong link with lapis for autism spectrum disorders as well. I don't have autism spectrum disease, so maybe I do. I haven't been tested. They wanted to test me even back in the early 80s, and my mom wouldn't let me, but if they wanted to test you for autism back then, there's definitely something going on, right? Not making light of anything, just, yeah, I'm definitely I'm definitely neurodivergent for other reasons too. But lapis is associated with all of those things. So let's see, that is lapis. Lots of lapis you will find out and about is dyed, and these are actually examples of that. These stones are actual lapis. These specimens were dyed to make them even bluer. And that's one of the examples I like to give of why we don't put stones in water and then drink it directly. We don't know where they've been. Yeah. Let's see. And we already have bumblebee and jasper. Lots of love flower. Happy tree, little tree's birthday to you. For Chris. Hey, Goddess of 4, it's so good to see you. Yeah, I'm mostly better. Mostly better. Still need 1 or 2 surgeries, but like not urgently. They're like revisions. So, yeah. Lots of medicine, but grateful to be here. Oh, hey, conquering cancer and raising awareness, healing stones to cure cancer and prevent recurrence. I actually just, let's see if I can find my chrysanthemum stone. There it is. I actually am just back from breast cancer myself. I find the word cure a little strong for anything, but this is a stone I worked with throughout all of my treatment, and it's very strongly indicated for being supportive of that. This is chrysanthemum stone. And yeah, isn't it pretty? So this is good for cancers, tumors, growths, also with nutrient absorption, which can really be impacted by cancer treatments. It helps with the skin, the eyes, and bone integrity, another thing hit by cancer treatments. Emotional growth, actualizing our dreams, new beginnings, being in the present moment. And it also is very helpful for children who've been abused or didn't have emotional support or proper emotional development. Good for all of the above. So this is chrysanthemum stone. So let's make a place for this. Let's put tiger iron there. Azurite here. There we go. And another stone that has a big link when it comes to, in particular, tumors and cancers and things, is rutilated quartz. This goes back to like, this is a really old jeweler's suggestion kind of thing. When I used to work on Jewelers Row, I got to know a lot of the really old traditional thoughts of what stones did, which is not often in alignment with what we think of today. This is rutilated quartz. So just like tourmalinated quartz had black tourmaline going through it, this has rutils going through it. This is thought to help direct energy exactly where it needs to go with precision. And so it's always been a go-to for cancer treatment, like as if to say, I hope that this gives you the energy and strength that you need, and I hope that your treatments go exactly where they need to go and do what they need to do. So let's bring in some rutilated quartz. In addition to things like cancer, it brings in a clear mind and focus. Let's see. Yeah, clear mind and focus. It helps with grounding, especially after any kind of spiritual work. Yeah, it classically linked with cancer and cancer treatment. So there we go. I hope that that helps. Lots of love to you, one survivor to another. And let me just go ahead and I'm just strolling up. Ah, there we go. Making sure I didn't skip anyone. There we go. There we go. Yeah, just drop it in a little reminder. Remember to do your self-exams, everybody. That's how I found mine. Do your self-exams, even though they tell you not to anymore or not to bother anymore. No, do them. So let's see. For Chris, we've got celestite, jet, jet. I almost grabbed jet earlier. Emerald, citrine's already in there. Emerald's a good call. We haven't worked with emerald in a bit. Let's get some apophyllite, carnelian, herkimer. Oh, that's a really good choice for tonight, is herkimer. And leopard jasper's already in there. So let's do some herkimer diamonds. This will actually help with Allie's request. This is very helpful with manifestation. So these are herkimer diamond from the Herkimer region of upstate New York. They're lovely for being in the present moment and for harmonizing really discordant energy, as well as helping to connect with divinity and with spirit. It's lovely for balance and internal balance, as well as just harmonizing some out of tune energies. Lovely too for psychic stability and psychic ability, as well as metabolism. And I see the kitties. There they go. Carnelian is wonderful for everything that has to do with your solar plexus chakra. That's relationships, sexuality, it's creativity. Oh, we have another kitty. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a Hattie. Yeah. You're more forgiving of my torture than your sister. Put your butt down. You can stay on my lap. There you go. So yeah, sexuality as well as romance, relationships. This is also a lovely stone for fertility, colds and allergies, and for attracting love, as well as for apathy and laziness. If you're struggling with like, I know what I need to do, but I just don't wanna. Carnelian's an excellent stone for that. that is carnelian. Apophyllite is incredibly spiritual and a gift from Jennifer Vatsa, and you can check out her website, Belladonna's Botanicals. Apophyllite is good for physical rejuvenation, and it's excellent for all of the clairs: clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance. It helps you to reach the spirit realms, and even if you're doing any work around the Akashic records or past lives, apophyllite is second to none. It's great for scrying, anything finding the truth, and with the third eye. But yeah, physical rejuvenation, helping you feel like, I just got a little lift on the physical side. So there we go. So that's apophyllite. Emerald helps with the skin and tissue. And it's also really helpful for kind of bringing back the passion for your work and love life. If you love what you do, but you haven't lately, emerald can help. Helpful too for bronchitis, lungs, upper respiratory, everything, as well as confidence, especially confidence about weight and appearance, as well as success. So that is emerald. Yup, emerald. So beautiful, whether it's gem quality or not. Jet is helpful with grief. Very much grief. This is also a type of fossilized wood, but this is fossilized usually through something very fast, generally like a volcano or an incredibly hot forest fire. This helps with protection against evil, paranormal type stuff, as well as just nasty energy around you as well. Helps with grief, especially after the loss of someone very, very close, like a spouse. Helps too with anyone passing away, anyone doing any hospice work. It's great for the lymphatic system, swelling and drainage, as well as financial stability. So that's jet. Very protective, very lovely. Let's do... There we go. Okay, we're cooking with gas now. Awesome. Celestite is extremely angelic. This can be a really helpful stone for connecting with your angels, your guides, your guardians. This one is also helpful for discernment, which I know was requested earlier. I think it was Ninja4858 requested discernment, or was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, so Celestite can really help with that. It's also helpful for determining what's a thought, what's a fear, and what's a spiritual message. Sometimes it can be really hard to tell those apart, in fairness. It's also helpful for clearing thought and with connecting to things like music and art and really any kind of creativity. If you do any angelic healing, or if you work with your angels a lot, you'll love Celestite. Okay, awesome. Oh, I did get your text. Sorry, Bella Jennifer. I didn't respond yet, but I will. Sorry. Thank you for the reminder. Herkimer is an hour and a half away from you, Joanna. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Joanna, you had a double mastectomy in 2012. Not fun. Yeah. Hey, Lila Ray, let me know if there's anything I can do. And if I missed anyone's requests, go ahead and drop them in the chat now. Last call. Joanna, it's been not fun. Yeah, the worst part of all of this, other than the initial not knowing how bad it was honestly the plastic surgeons. I've now seen 4? Yeah, I don't even want to get into it. It's awful. But yeah, I'm happy to be past most of that. Yeah, it'll be... It's like right at the beginning of October will be the 1-year anniversary of the first surgery. Lila Ray, requesting anything for social justice and protection for the oppressed and marginalized. I love that one. Let's do it. Let's see. Yeah, it's not fun. Let's see. Let's bring about some sapphire. This is a good justice stone. It's lovely for bringing about speedy justice as well. It's also deeply, deeply spiritual, and it helps with cultivating transformation and the potential to see change as well. Helps with the eyes and ears, and also very connected with the angels. Lovely for the thyroid, and if you're doing any kind of channeling work. This is also one that is said to be helpful for dementia, as well as just that kind of a dementia in all its forms, regardless of what kind, style, or what's causing it. So that's sapphire. And yeah, real sapphire looks like this. Wild. Cool. Awesome. Thanks. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just even this out just a little bit. Let's do some of that there, and I am going to go ahead and pick one more stone to kind of fill this out. What would be a good one for us? Let's go with aragonite and zebra jasper. So aragonite helps with healing old wounds, brings a lot of emotional strength and clarity. It helps with the hormones as well as stress that we hold on to in the body, like as tension. Wonderful too for the root chakra and the earth star chakra, and it helps to calm an overactive mind. The soul star chakra is beneath the root, and it has to do with actually being able to show up in our soul's purpose. Ah, gotcha, Shellbell. Good to see you. And we've got zebra jasper. Zebra jasper helps with like emotional overwhelm, standing up for yourself, and it also helps with bone disorders. Helpful too for muscle spasms, apathy, and it's very empowering. It's one that helps you to get some initiative, especially if you feel like you're like in a rut in life. This can help you kind of shake that off. And Shellbell, the one for calcified arteries that they would usually suggest is rutilated quartz. It's thought to help break up blockages and things that are stuck. As well as tourmalinated quartz for the same reason. But I think we have some other ones that'll help. Unakite is helpful for circulation as well. In addition to being helpful for circulation, unakite is lovely for metabolism as well as addictions, things like quitting smoking even, and everything that has to do with a woman's health, especially around hormonal shifts like perimenopause, menopause, onset of menses, also fertility, pregnancy. Yeah, let's go ahead and put these in here. So that's unakite there. And I'll put some unakite here and here. And I think we have us a grid. And we'll all take a moment, go ahead in the chat and just say, happy birthday, little tree. Happy birthday. Honored that you're spending it here. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and do that thing I do where I explain what Reiki is, a little of how it works, and how to make the most of your session. And while I do that, those of you who have heard it a million times, if you wouldn't mind, hop on into the chat and go ahead and share anything that you are grateful for. Anything at all. Just know that it will kind of come up on the screen, in the next screen. So yeah, thank you for being here. And the gratitude helps to lift the energy of where you're at and basically all of our energies. So, welcome back for those of you who've been here before. Welcome in to those who haven't been here. I'm Danielle Stimpson. I'm the owner of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and today I will be sharing some Reiki healing with you. We've built the grid together. Basically, the first question folks usually have for me about this is like, okay, what do I do to get the Reiki? Well, the good news is you don't have to do anything at all. I recommend that you get nice and comfy, whether it's sitting up, laying down, whatever feels right. You can move around all you need. You don't have to be still. You may feel more comfortable with your eyes closed. You're welcome to open them as well. But yeah, just find yourself a nice cozy spot. So what is Reiki? Reiki is a term that comes to us from Japan, and this particular practice of energy healing comes to us from Japan. And it has a lot of understandings in Shintoism, some elements of ancient Buddhism, Hinduism, and lots of other things baked in. But this particular system was created by Mikao Usui in the 1920s in Japan, during a time where teaching religions was not okay, like literally not okay. So he created this system as a secular version so that everyone can work with it and everyone could practice it, no matter what walk of life you were from, and no matter what faith or spirituality you believed in. Essentially, the concept is more culturally Japanese, a little bit more that way. Essentially, it's the understanding that there is an energy force surrounding and flowing through everything, and that it's not my energy, your energy, or anyone's personal energy, but an energy that's available to all of us that we can connect with and use for healing. This is something that is really easy, done in lots of parts of the world. It hasn't been done in lots of parts of the world for a long time, but with just a little bit of training, you can definitely work with it. I would even say that training need is a strong word. So essentially, what we'll do here is you will go ahead and lay down, sit up, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and get relaxed. But also, if you feel like you want to get creative and like make some music or, you know, do some yoga, that you can do that too. I will have some music playing all through the session, but I will open up to the energy and I will send Reiki to you wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and the screen will be filled with this beautiful crystal grid that all of you helped me create. So yeah, at the end of the session, you will hear my voice come back in. I'll welcome you to take a deep breath and start coming back. You don't have to. If you're comfy and you just want to go to sleep, you do you, friend. You go ahead and have that sleep. That's the most helpful thing ever. But if you have any thoughts, ideas, questions, I'll be here right after the session to answer them all for you. You can also get a hold of me through learnreikiphiladelphia.com. And I'm here Fridays and Sundays at 8 p.m. East Coast US time. So definitely subscribe and like and all those good YouTuber things. And yeah, I still need some more watch hours to get re-monetized. So if anyone happens to need some background music this weekend, think of me. I appreciate you all very much. And I hope you all have a wonderful time. But yeah, thanks for being here. Let's get into the Reiki. The session will last 30 minutes before you hear my voice kind of calling you back in. Aw, thank you. And these are some beautiful blessings. Some beautiful, beautiful blessings. Okay. So everyone go ahead. We'll start getting chill. I'm going to start turning the lights down and the music up. I hope you enjoy your session, and I will see you in 30 minutes. I invite you now to bring your attention back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly come back to your body. Of course, if you're ready to just roll over and take a nap, you can do that too. Oh, Renee, it's good to see you. And as per usual, I will be here Sunday at 8 p.m. East Coast US time live. And I will put that event up just after this one ends. So if you can't make it Sunday night, feel free to tap in and leave a request for the grid in your absence, and I'll be more than happy to add some crystals to the grid for you in your absence. Oh, yay, you took a nap. Yay. Oh, you're so welcome, Little Tree, Lila Ray, and Chris. You're so welcome. The honor is all here. I love this. I love everything about hanging out with you all. Thank you. Thank you, Shellbell. I'm doing some heavy duty research into upgrades for all of us so we can have like a little hub to like be in and hang out outside of YouTube. I'm working on it. Working on it. Yeah, today was a research day, but I am working to make even more things available to all of us. You chilled a bit, now the cats are awake. Let's see where the cats are. Yeah, it's like, they know. As soon as I'm ending, they kind of get up and start doing their bath time. And then the second I finally finish up at the desk, they're going to be begging for catnip. Oh my goodness. I'm so grateful for all of you spending your Friday evenings with me. And I'm so grateful for Little Tree turning 15. Happy birthday. Aw, thank you, Shellbell. If you want to, there's a PayPal link in the description, but don't feel like you have to. Just being here and saying thank you means a lot. Like, seriously, it does. This is something I love this more than a lot of things I get to do because I get to offer it to anyone and it doesn't have to cost money. So they can just come in and hopefully feel better. Then I feel like I'm okay to charge money. Yeah, honestly, it's as long as I got a roof over my head, I'm good. One of those people. Oh, and there's 2 kitty cats. Gertie, did you wake up? They're here and the neighbors outside. It is beautiful outside tonight. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to bring this to an end for this evening with an abundance of gratitude for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming back after my extended health hiatus. I appreciate all of you so much. I look forward to seeing you all again. And for all of you that sent stuff during my convalescence, and I know a lot of you sent a lot of things, thank you very much. I used all of those things. So with that, I'm going to go ahead in gratitude and close up for the evening. Love from me and Hattie and Gertie, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care and bye for now.